Not being able to overcome the fear of falling is one of the biggest obstacles to improve your climbing skills. Hangboarding, core training and general fitness doesn't really matter if you can't keep a cool head while climbing. So in this video, I'll introduce 3 tips that help me overcome my fear of falling. Earlier in my rock climbing career, I couldn't really overcome my fear of falling, and that really hindered me from progressing. And these tips are from my personal experience. But you might have to do other things too. Anyway, let's dive into it. Firstly, I had to accept that being scared is natural and perfectly normal. Even very experienced climbers get scared too. So you have to accept that falling is part of climbing. Rock climbing is a 3-dimensional sport, and you need to find the right balance training all 3 dimensions. And when I mean dimensions, I mean strength and conditioning, technique and mental game. If you only train one of these, you will not succeed. But we are all different, and you might have to train your mental game differently than others. Or you might be blessed with a strong mind and no fainted heart. So falling is something you have to accept. Secondly, I actually started practicing falling in the climbing gym, so I got used to it and to prevent myself getting hurt when I fall for real. One training routine I often do is that I climb a specific route and I climb up to a bolt where I feel safe, I clip it and I take a fall from there. Then I continue to the next bolt, clip that one and take a fall as well. And so I continue all the way to the anchor. This is called the drop clip technique and is a widely used technique to help practicing falling. In this way, you'll practice falling and how it feels in a safe and controlled environment. However, you need to check with your belayer that this is okay. If the belayer is not aware of you practicing your falling technique, then he or she might be surprised and things can go wrong. And also remember to check with the gym staff whether this is actually allowed in the climbing gym that you're in. In some climbing gyms, this is not allowed. Finally, I found out that if I started climbing harder, then I did not focus on whether I would fall or not. I just climbed. A couple of added benefits is that you will practice uncontrolled falls, as you do not take falls on purpose, but actually fall because you slip or pump out. And this is obviously a great way to get uncontrolled falling under your skin. Also, falling on harder routes, say 6B or 511A and up, becomes safer as the routes are often steep or overhanging, meaning that there are not a lot of things that you can hit on your way down, and you'll fall quite clean. If you climb sub 6A or sub 510, then there's almost always big holes like ledges that you can hit on your fall, which actually means that sometimes you will probably focus more on not falling than actually climbing. And I'm quite sure some of you can relate to this. So how did you overcome your fear of falling? Let me know in the comment sections below.